Hey YouTube, today I just want to speak to you all about Albert Pujols and his, milestone, if you will, that he just accomplished recently. Michael Pinda, excuse me, I botched that name, and his Pinetar incident, and also a little review of the NBA playoffs in the first week. So, let's get started. Albert Pujols, he hit his 500th home run this Tuesday, excuse me, and he's 34 years old, and although he's been struggling the past couple years since he's been with the Angels, he's gotten off to a hot start this year. Started out with 8 home runs, but you have to remember, in the wide view of things, it's still only April. Last year in April, Justin Upton was on pace for like 100 something home runs. So let's just keep that in mind, that it's only April, and but still, Albert Pujols, 34 years old, 500 home runs. Can he get the 700 is a question that all the writers and people are asking about. And to get to 700, he'll need 5 more years of 40 home runs, and he'll be 39 at that point. If he plays through his contract, which is 2021, then he'll have 29 home runs a year, and he'll be age 41. But you have to remember, 29 home runs a year at age 41 isn't exactly the easiest thing to say that Albert Pujols is going to do, especially considering the fact he only had 17 home runs last year at age 33. So, moving on to Michael Pinda. I basically have no opinion on him, just the fact that he's really stupid for putting it on his neck and thinking no one would notice. Like, what can you say in that situation? I was in the locker room sleeping, and Derek just came over there. He thought it would be cool to prank me, a going away prank in Boston, to take a dump on my neck before we played the game. No, it doesn't work like that. To put Pinetar in such an obvious place as your neck, I don't know if he thought because he was dark that the Pinetar was going to blend in or something, but Michael Pinda, you have to be the idiot of the week. The Yankees have to be the idiot organization of the week to think if they thought that was going to work. And you just embarrassed, the organization once again. Now moving on to the NBA playoffs, the first week. It's been a really entertaining first week. A lot of road teams, a lot of upsets in the playoffs so far. So let's talk about that a little bit. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Portland Trail Blazers is averaging over 40 points right now in the playoffs in 2 games. So shout out to him. That's amazing. And I picked Houston to win that series in 7. But the keys for Houston is James Harden. Everybody else is on board. Patrick Beverley is playing defense. Jeremy Lin is, doing Jeremy Lin. He's not being Linsanity or anything, but he's Jeremy Lin. What you expect from Jeremy Lin in the playoff series, or what you expect from Jeremy Lin, period, in 2014. And Dwight Howard is just playing like a man. He is getting rebounds and dunking like someone stole his lunch money. And Dwight Howard can't do it by himself. That's why he came to Houston, to have some more help. And James Harden, you have to step up if you don't want to get knocked out of the first round and get embarrassed, because James Harden is a guy that obviously was infamous for not showing up in the 2012 finals against the Miami Heat. Or was that the 2012? Yeah, 2012 finals against the Miami Heat, and he's just a guy that's known for not showing up when it counts the most, and he's shown it to be true once again. So James Harden got to bounce back. Other playoff bowl predictions I made before they started were I said Charlotte would take Miami to 6 games, and after seeing that comeback late in game 2, I think that they're capable of winning both games 3 and 4 at home in Charlotte, coming back, bringing the playoffs back to Charlotte for the first time in a few years. They should be excited down there in Charlotte. You guys have a great young team. You're not going to win the series against the Heat, of course, but a couple more years of growing up. Charlotte should be like maybe the new Hawks of the East. And I also had the Wizards going to the Eastern Conference Finals after they beat the Bulls in 6 this round, which they have a 2-0 lead to now. But I also have them beating the Hawks in the second round, because I said the Hawks were going to beat the Pacers in 6. When no one else believed me, everybody said, oh, you're just being a fan, something. But you have to look at it like this. The Hawks were 2-2 against the Pacers this year in their regular season series. A couple of their wins were blowouts. One in Indiana, one at home, and the Hawks just, at the end of the day in the playoffs, it comes down to matchups, and it's not necessarily that Indiana's just a bad number 1 seed and Atlanta's a horrible 8th seed. It's just at the end of the day they match up better than them in the playoffs. That's all it's about. And with a more stretched out, spread team, they can do that with instead of stagnant Roy Hibbert. You could. Roy Hibbert is currently 20% from shots in the paint and has 0 blocks the entire series. The Hawks just, once again, match up better with the Pacers. But the Pacers are slowly collapsing since the end of the season when Roy Hibbert said that some of the players on the team were selfish. They were losing. I don't know why you would say something like that. And but you have to think also, Evan Turner and Stevenson getting a fist fight before the first game of the playoffs. Their best player during the series has been backup power forward Luis Scola, and the third best player on the team, Lance Stevenson. And the fact that Andrew Bynum's on your team, just adds to the fiasco. Of course, everything in the NBA, in the league this time, with some type of controversy, has Andrew Bynum in the middle of it. But anyway, that's it. That's my sports update for the week. Take care. Have a good weekend. I'm out. Can you see? Hold on. I'm going to wait till it. All right. It stops pausing. All right. Well, you saw the peace sign. Bye.